What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Neg Entropy Chronicles. We on a road to 1,000, so please, if you are new to the page, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe so we can get this thing moving, right? But what I'm talking about right now is the Beauty and the Beast theory. This was done by Jordan Peterson back in 2018. I actually saw it last year, and it kind of made more sense to me as to why women go after the bad boy, per se, when it comes down to choosing a person to deal with, whether in their young ages or even into their adulthood. Regardless of the age, there's always those people who will choose the bad aspect of society, and then when everything's all said and done, then they say, oh, I need the good guy now, after they've spent years and energy wasting it, right? So I'm gonna show you the video, so let's not waste any more time and get into it, all right?
Actually discover things that way. And so they discovered the basic plot of the female pornographic literary product. And they identified, so basically what happened was that a innocent, well-meaning, and attractive young woman encounters a male who's a bit of a monster. And the monster, there's 5 types of classic male monster. For all you males who want to know, this is what you can become. Vampire, that's a good one. Werewolf, billionaire, pirate, and surgeon. Okay, so that's very interesting because, well, first of all, there's a dominance thing. Now you're actually blushing, you're actually blushing about that. That's very, very funny. So, sorry to point it out, but it's so comical, I know, it's so funny. I was reading this, it was just cracking me up. I thought, oh my God, really? Pirate, vampire, oh, that explains it. What about all these damn vampire shows, right? They're so popular online. They're so popular on Netflix. Oh, yes, and then there's the werewolf. There's nothing sexier than a werewolf, apparently. But, I mean, so there's predatory dominance that's implicit in that, right? With the billionaire, it's more abstract, but clearly that's an indication of very high success in the male dominance hierarchy. So, but there's this desire for aggression that's in that, a real aggression. Right, and it's not surprising to me at all. It makes perfect sense. But the basic plot is that the woman encounters this mysterious and aggressive male and tames him. That's the female hero myth, as far as I can tell. It's Beauty and the Beast. And so it's because, well, there's no fun in taming someone who's already tame. And what makes you think you really want someone who's tame anyways? There's no interest in that. Plus, when chaos manifests itself, what makes you think that someone tame is going to be good for anything? And it's a real question. And so that aggression is absolutely vital. It's absolutely necessary. But because it's incredibly dangerous, which of course it is, it has to be civilized. And so what happens is that the archetypal female in these pornographic romances seduces and tames the aggressive male. And that's her encounter with chaos. Now it's more complicated. Of course, females, they're more complicated, and that's exactly how it is. And it's no wonder, because their lives are more complicated.
So, through all of that, pretty much what he broke down is the aspect of taming the wild beast. So the bad boy is a wild beast, and their goal is to get a hold of that beast and tame him, mold him into what you want in said man. So what usually happens is you see a guy rough around the edges, probably tattoos on his face, or mysterious nature, down the battle, warrior type aspects, who's constantly in a constant flux of turmoil and tragedy. You want to be the shining light in how this man sees the world. Oh, you are the reason that I have become better. They like that. And when you have a person who's already at peace, women don't know how to function around it. It's boring. It's not exciting. Whereas with the person that you're trying to tame, he's exciting because you don't know what you're going to get. A person who is calm already has their day planned out. They stay away from drama as much as possible. They just want to live their lives, wake up every day, and that's it. Go to work, come home, enjoy their shows or enjoy their sports or video games, movies, whatever. Whereas with the person who is still chaotic, they can't sit still. They got to go do something. They got to be on the move. They got to do boom, 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 boom. So you're not worried about them in the sense of being boring, because they're gonna be like, man, let's go do this. Oh man, you're doing stuff like jumping out of a plane, bungee jumping. It's getting your heart rate up. So now you're experiencing all this euphoria from all this maneuvering and jumping around and going back and forth. And the problem with that is that the more dangerous it gets, the more hostile situations become. And the fighting and arguing and all of that stuff while dating a bad boy is entertaining, because what happens after y'all get into an argument? Y'all go to the bedroom and hash it out, right? Whereas with a person who's calm and you irritate them, they're like, I don't want to be bothered with you now. You have messed up my mental. I need to calm down elsewhere. And that's a removal for some women where they don't like that. They like the chaos. Not all women. We're not saying that. But for these ones that want that Beauty and Beast style of living, they want somebody that's going to ravish them in the bedroom when they're upset, where the average dude is like, nah, you didn't got on my nerves. Don't touch me. Stay away from me. And that's why you see in society where they brag about, man, that makeup bedroom activity is so awesome. That works when you're young. But the older you get, you'll start to see that those men don't even want to deal with that type of nature. They'll be like, look, this ain't gonna work out. We need to call it quits. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much hectic aspects. Because the thing about men, the older they get, the constant going back and forth raises their heart rate, but that causes problems too, where they start to get clogged arteries in their heart, because their body is preparing for some type of wartime, but then nothing happens because it's just an argument. So there's no actual release for a man. So then what? Well, he gets sicker faster. You know what I'm saying? That's why men don't live as long as women, because of the stress levels. Now, once again, this is about the Beauty and the Beast mentality. So you can understand why women choose bad boys, because it fits into the nature of taming the beast. And once they get tired of trying to tame beasts who don't actually conform to societal measures, what happens? They break up, but she's probably already had kids by them. She's probably jumped from beast to beast, trying to find one that she can tame, until she realized that they're just not tameable. And what does she do? She goes to somebody who's already tamed and relaxed, hoping that she will now be chosen by said individual. And it doesn't always play out like that. That's why you're starting to see women single a lot longer, or they're older now looking for Mr. Right. But Mr. Right has already seen the damages that she went through, because she's still damaged and hasn't gotten help for it. So just wanted to give you a little insight on that. If you always wonder why they choose bad guys, it's because they have an inherent nature to tame the monster. So let me know what you think down in the comments sections. Be on the lookout for more videos. And remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.